What is up, guys? Joe from JS Bladecraft. So I'm bringing you guys here because I have a box o' knives that I wanted to show you. It's actually a couple different boxes of knives, couple different places. You got Blade Show Atlanta that just happened, made some hookups there, got some samples from some tables there. So those were just mailed to me from Scab because I wasn't able to bring them back with me, and he drove with his truck of fun over there with all his stuff, his kitchen sink in there and stuff, but he had everything in there. So what's a couple more knives to throw in there, Scab? So thank you, Scab, for sending me the samples that I got from the Condor table, and very excited about freaking Condor, guys, because I gotta tell you, listen, I haven't been reviewing knives for that long, maybe about 2 years, a year and a half. So I haven't had a Condor in my hand, and I played with them at the show, and I spoke to Walter Matthews there, spoke to a couple of different types of guys there, designers, management, and those Condor people are just mad cool, man. Obviously, Joe Flowers that we saw at the show, he's a big designer with Condor, and I was just so impressed by the people, so impressed by their knives, their superiority in the industry with their freaking machetes. I mean, their machetes are off the hook. So a lot of people know Condors from their machetes. So very impressed with Condor. So happy that, you know, I have those in. Scab, thank you again for sending me those in to me. So those are here. Then we have also Donnie Beal Day, something I did with Donnie as far as his knife sale. Thank you, Donnie. It's all about the love, man. Inner brother love thing going on. Me and Donnie. Donnie is what I'm talking about. Thank you, Donnie. So I have an O9 Fortitude from him. But where do I start, man? Where do I start? So I just wanted to show you some come-ups and a little funny story also from one of these knives that came in. So, and also another company that I'm going to be collabing with now. They emailed me, wanted me to send me some samples. I'm like, sure. Some samples of some of their knives. You have Ned Floss, okay? Ned Floss is like one of those companies, guys, that just, their stuff is very inexpensive, very budget conscious, but you're getting some good quality stuff. I mean, their stuff works. Their stuff is sharp. It actually works. It's something you can actually use, okay, and get shit done with it. So it's they're a pretty interesting company, Ned Floss, and I've seen a couple of Ned Floss reviews on Donnie's channel, and he was pretty happy with what he got for like in the $40 range. So very curious about Ned Floss, and since we're on the topic, this is the knife that they sent to me, and with the leather sheet. Obviously, listen, guys, this, just to tell you, this is $29.99, this particular knife. I thought it was a lot bigger than the pictures. It looks a lot bigger, but the measurements are there. You obviously, if you look at it, you know exactly how big it is. But this is a 6-inch blade. Here is a, you know, nice stitching. You know, nothing crazy quality in terms of the leather sheet. It's kind of leather, or maybe like an imitation leather type of thing. Now, if this thing wasn't kind of bolted in and kind of, you know, fall out for the most part, but listen, it does its job. But this is it, guys. You know, it's pretty solid. I got to tell you, a nice sweeping blade contour, nice grinds. It's a full flat. What is this here? It's a 6-inch blade. It's about 10.5 inches overall. Pretty solid, full tang. Their steel, they say it's like a premium stainless steel, which I don't really know what that is, but they say it's corrosion resistant, yada, yada, yada. Maybe it's like a 440 or something like that. But guys, sharp. Really, really impressively sharp out of the box, this little Ned Floss. You know, enough real estate here. I mean, we're going to get to it, you know, kind of like a finger choil here if you had like, you know, fingers of a 2-year-old. But, you know, we'll get into all that. But so far, pretty impressed at what you can get for about 30 bucks. It's a solid knife, very sharp. I think this thing is going to perform pretty damn well because it doesn't look like there's any, it's not faulty in terms of the solidity or anything. I think this thing is going to perform well, and I think it's got a 90-degree spine where you could probably even, you know, ferro rod this thing. So, but listen, I got a lot of stuff to show you. We're definitely going to get to Ned Floss and hopefully get a lot more from Ned Floss to show you. So that's the first one here. Then we have the first Condor knife that I got from the show. The designer of this knife, it's the Black Leaf knife, designed by Julio Diaz, dynamite guy. Really good designer also with Condor. Nice sheath, guys. I like it. I mean, I tried it on. I took it for a spin. It looked pretty nice. It felt pretty good. But this is a handsome, actually, let me get to the Condor side here. Really handsome looking knife, guys. It's got like the trademark Condor type of finish that they have on most of their knives. I mean, you can see here, if I get a little closer, you can see where it says Condor there. Nice little rough finish here, like apocalyptic type of thing. But light and airy, guys. I mean, this is pretty much a very, very light knife. They're trying to go with more a combination of survival and self-defense type of knife, tactical, because it's very light, okay? It's got enough thickness in the spine where you can definitely get stuff done with it. Not too thick where it makes it too heavy, but it's very light in the hands. And the handle was actually made for people with even larger hands than I have. But I'm very impressed with like that blade shape, the comfort of the handle, the G10, how clean everything is. You know, Condor makes some good stuff, guys, and at a really fair, reasonable price. So I'm just very excited about Condor as a company for what they're giving you in terms of quality and the price, you know, the asking price that they're putting out there for their stuff. But this is very exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to reviewing this thing. I'm really loving, first impression wise, how this feels, how this looks, and the solidity of it. So that's the first of the Condor knives. Oof, look at this one, guys. Mr. Joe Flowers. I'm going to be doing a video on Joe Flowers, a little bio introduction to him, because he's going to be on Blade Talk. Right now it's Tuesday the 13th. Tomorrow, as of today, tomorrow, Wednesday the 13th, Joe Flowers, designer, Bushcraft Global, Tops, Condor, Work Tough Gear. He goes on and on. He's got hundreds of designs. Joe Flowers will be on Blade Talk with Scab and Joe tomorrow evening, Wednesday the 13th, June 13th at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I'm very excited to be able to get one of his designs from the show, okay, in before we're able to speak to him. And this is the first of the Joe Flowers designs I've ever held in my hand. One of the first Condor knives I've ever held in my hand. But look at that sheath, guys. Sheath. Okay? Shut up, Scab. Shut up, Donnie. So basically, beautiful leather, polished leather. Love the smell of it, man. Really nice fit, nice stitching, okay? It fits, this kind of goes, the knife goes all the way in. It snugs right in. Tension fit. But there it is, guys. Really nice looking freaking knife. The handle is just, your fingers just melt into the hand. Look at the thickness of this handle, okay? Again, made for people with even bigger hands than I have. So Donnie hands is probably going to be very comfortable with this, okay? Really choke up on it here and still have a lot of room here. So if you have large hands, this will fit pretty much anybody's hands on the planet from what I can see. And pretty sharp out of the box. The other one also, the Black Leaf, is also pretty sharp. This, I'm probably going to hone it a little bit just to get it prepped up for some cutting. But I think this is a do-all knife, guys. I mean, bushcrafting, a good chopper. It's got a pretty nice spine on it as well. Okay, that can condone for some good chopping. 90 degrees. I think I could strike a ferro rod. This is a great bushcrafting, outdoor survival. Have, you know, shit hits the fan, you need a knife with you. This is probably what Joe Flowers designed this for. Handsome looking grinds, nice, perfect size of this thing. And the balance, guys, I gotta tell you, I am very, very impressed at the balance of this thing, because you have so much real estate on the handle, so much girth in the handle, that you can basically really get a nice, firm grip on this handle, and it just feels, you know, really good in the hands in terms of the balance. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, you know, first impressions wise, very impressed with what I've seen so far. So I'm looking forward to taking this through its paces, getting some cutting, some chopping, some bushcrafty type of stuff with this thing, and letting you know what I got. So this is, again, Joe Flowers. First design I've seen from Joe Flowers in the hand from Condor. Very well done, Joe. I like this. So this is going to be coming very, very soon to a channel near you, not to this channel. So Joe Flowers, and this is actually, I'm sorry, this is called the Moonshiner. Stupid of me. So this is called the Moonshiner from Joe Flowers. Yeah. This is from Donnie B. All Day, reviewed this. This is my first O knife on this channel. You know, nice Kydex sheet. I love these types of Kydex sheets where you can kind of push your button, put your belt in, lock it in, and release it. This is a very nice type of this. I forget exactly what this is called, but this Kydex sheet is actually really, really cool. But this is an O knife. This is actually the, I'm sorry, the Fortitude. This is the Fortitude D2 steel G10. This was already tested from Donnie. He was pretty happy with it. But again, nice hit, nice. I like the indentation of the finger jimping in the within the G10, so you can kind of have the finger jimping on the G10 here, and you can see it right here, right on the spine. Okay, okay thickness. I mean, I wouldn't go crazy with this thing, but you could definitely get some good stuff done. You know, is it the best bushcrafting knife? I mean, we'll see. It's definitely a good knife, okay, to have at your side if you're in the woods or you're going camping and stuff. But I like the feel of it. I actually, when I saw this on his channel for the first time, I was like, wow, that's not a bad looking knife. I like the patterns of the G10. Very grippy, okay, nice clean lines, clean execution. You got the lanyard hole here, and it fits really, really good in the hand. Nice balance, okay? You can definitely choke up on it. It's still got a pretty sharp edge, even though it went through some testing. I'll probably hone this up a little bit. But first O knife, guys, and hopefully I can collab with O knife a little bit more. But I've been looking forward to really seeing what O knife offered us. So this is the Fortitude from Donnie B all day to me and to you. Okay, I'll let you know what I think of it. I'll take it through its paces, and that'll be a review coming up on an O knife. Now the funny part of all these knives that came in, guys, I got to tell you, Jack Wolf's knives. Donnie, I'm sorry, Scab sent this to me, and this was originally from Brandon Thrasher, and he also wanted me to have this. And thank you, Brandon, for sending this, wanting this. He's been asking me for a long time, so finally it got to me, and he wanted me to take a look at Jack Wolf's knives. So packaging is there, all the beautiful packaging, the tin can, okay. You know, the very pretty, attractive, boosty nurse over there, okay. The feel good knife, okay. Love this. I love the presentation, as everybody's saying it is, okay. You got the foam over here. If I can get this thing out. Okay, just they take a lot of pride in what they do. This is the cap that goes over it with the knife. You got stickers and stuff in there, and this is the actual padding that the knife is in. And the funny thing about this is all the presentation, everything is there, the stickers, everything is there, the padding where the knife goes in, but there's no knife in here. So where the knife was supposed to be wrapped up in here, Scab probably forgot the fact that the knife wasn't in here. So I don't have the knife to show you right now, but I'm sure Scab is going to be sending to me. But I thought it was mad funny. I picked up the box and I'm like, wow, this thing is freaking pretty light. These Jack Wolf knives are pretty damn light. And there's just no knife in there. So everything else was in there. All the packaging was in there, but no actual knife. So Scab, I'm sure Scab's going to be sending it over to me. And I think he's pretty getting a big laugh about it, or pretty pissed off, either one or the other. You know Scab. So guys, a lot of good stuff, man. You got you got a couple of Condor knives. You got the Ned Floss knife here, and more Condor stuff. So we got a couple really some great knives coming to the channel that I'm going to be reviewing from the show, from Donnie, from a couple different places. So looking forward to that. What I'm not showing you yet is a sword that's coming in, which is a new company, Romance of Men, sending me a sample to check out, take it for a spin, cut with it, all that. Looking forward to that. That's in the works, being mailed to me, and something I'm really freaking excited about, guys. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I am getting a Tops sample knife coming in, a sample knife from Tops. And it's going to be one of their good, really good freaking choppers, okay? Not going to tell you which one it is until it comes in. I'll do an unreeling and all that. But first Tops knives I'm getting sent to me on this channel. Very stoked, excited, over the moon about it. So Tops is also sending me over one of their good knives for me to take for a spin and have a sample to show you guys on my channel. So looking forward to that. And it's one of their good ones, guys. One of their really acclaimed choppers from Tops. So looking forward to getting that one in, getting some swords in. And there may be something I'm leaving out, something here and there, but a lot of exciting stuff, guys. Thanks for sticking around. So guys, till next sword or knife, see you when I see you. Peace out all. Love and respect. Ciao.